My records are here.
I arrived at the flat at 10:40 a.m. to see Alma looking through the letterbox.
Mum's sick. No visitors today, big face.
She told me she was thirsty and started trying to drink from an empty bottle of cider on the floor. It was noted that there was no food in the house for a breakfast. I posted a carton of milk and a packet of peanuts through the letterbox.
Ta, big face.
Alma shouted at the dog for defecating in the living room.
Fuck's sake, Benjamin.
On the 21st of October, Alma was finally removed from her grandmother's care.
Get her bloody well out of here and don't come back. I'm divorcing you!
Oh, piss off, you old crow. Alma was added to the Child Protection Register under the category gravely at risk.
Alma's behaviour was difficult when meeting her mother.
Alma is not making progress academically.
Several teachers have refused to teach Alma.
Alma, 16, is living independently and struggling to manage her finances.
Alma is an overactive, oversensitive, emotionally distressed child.
Fucking hell.
Alma is rude, disruptive and verbally abusive in class.
Alma is an overactive child.
Alma's life to date leaves very little hope for her future.
Do you know what's mad about these, right? They write some proper dark stuff and then they just follow it up with like a dead obvious aside like this one. Listen, mental health social worker, right, I think that says Colin, it's redacted, arrived at Miss Nuttall's and was confronted by a bearded man waving a hammer. I mean, poor fucking Colin, to be fair.
He defo got the shit stick at work that day.
Colin found Lynn in a corner of a room, distressed, screaming and talking to people who were not present in the room. Then it says she was also drunk. By the time you're sort of grappling with the devil and screaming at the walls, whether you're pissed or not is surely irrelevant.
Alma.
I know. Yes, here. Psychology assessment, right? I mean, the level of neglect Alma has suffered is already presenting itself in Alma's chaotic attachment style and low self-esteem. This could cause more problems for Alma later in life. That's like some sort of shit mystic Meg, isn't it? Do you know, I've always thought if I can't be normal, then I'll at least be fabulous. You know, become a star or, you know, do something to make it all worthwhile. I'll recycle it all. But then you read these and you just feel completely hopeless and fucked.
They're bullshit, Alma.
They don't take into account any of your actual personality. They don't mention how fun you are. You're the only person in the world I like to get rat-arsed with.
Yeah.
Fuck these fucking records.
Where are you off?
It says in your application that you're a care leaver.
Yeah, I just got my records back recently, actually.
Really? And how was that for you?
Not great. One social worker described me as overactive, oversensitive and emotionally distressed, so not fab, to be honest. But, you know, I've decided that that just means that I've got a lot of energy empathy and emotional range. I've certainly got a lot of effective memory to draw from.
I'd agree with that. As it happens, I'm a care leaver too. And, you know, I've always felt us care experienced folk have got something special. We've navigated extreme circumstances with complex traumas and gained skills and wisdom beyond our years. We have a huge capacity to love and heal and empathise. And I see that in you, Alma.
Thank you. Do you know, I see it in myself. I'm very wise. In a normal way, not showing off way.
If I could tell that little girl in my records anything, I'd tell her you're going to be fine. You're going to be more than fine. You're going to be fucking fabulous, love.